Hi, I'm Sam, your inner voice and self-trust coach for women who refuse to choose between career success and being fully present with their kids. This is Journal Entries, where we break free from self-sabotage, reconnect with our inner wisdom, and live truly fulfilled lives in both of our roles. Let's dive in. Hello, welcome to today's journaling session. Besides the fact that I am currently on a social media break, there has been a theme of me hearing women tell me that they would love to be on their phones less. Just last night, I was at a business networking event and I was asking this one working mom who was very overwhelmed between loving what she does at her job, but very crammed full with her clients and her schedule there, and then feeling like she had to come home and do all of the things for her two kids and her spouse. And I asked her, what would a quick win be for you? What would that feel like? And she said that she would love to use her phone less. And that's not the first time I've heard that. So today we are going to be journaling through doom scrolling and that dopamine hit and what it really means for you and what it might look like to not default to picking up your phone. As always, if you want to go deeper, check out the link in the show notes for my Calm Mind Blueprint. That will help you identify what it is that you are specifically going through, whether that be a big emotion, overwhelm, a situation that's happening in your life, and prompt you through all of it so that you don't get stuck in the messy middle. You're able to gain clarity from that and get through to the other side with action steps so that you get direction to get to where you actually want to be and how you want to feel. That link is in the show notes and it's free. You can do it all in about 10 to 15 minutes, or you can use it as a 5-day challenge with just 2 minutes a day. All right, let's get into our first journal prompt. What are the moments that you reach for your phone without realizing it throughout your day, and how does it feel? Perhaps you always reach for your phone first thing in the morning and it just kind of feels like you're on autopilot. Or you reach for your phone after you do dishes and it feels like something for you before you face the wrath of bedtime routine. Or you pick up your phone in bed and it feels like disconnection, either from yourself or your spouse or both. So what are those moments that you reach for your phone without realizing it, and how does it feel? Our second prompt, what are you avoiding in that moment? And then once you identify that, go deeper. Here's an example. I used to grab my phone first thing in the morning. Answering this prompt, I might think that I was avoiding waking up and getting my day started. But if I think deeper on this, I was actually avoiding looking at my calendar because when I do, I instantly get a pit in my stomach with seeing all that I have to do and managing my family on top of it. And then thinking even deeper, I was actually trying to avoid responsibility. So again, what are you avoiding in the moments that you reach for your phone? And then go deeper. What are you really avoiding? Our next prompt. Imagine if you paused between the moments of grabbing your phone and opening the app. You gave yourself 5 seconds even to ask yourself what you needed or what you would rather be doing. Think of creating that white space. What might come up for you if you created that space for your inner voice rather than filling it with external noise? And what fears arise when you think of having that space? Some examples that I often hear from my clients are, I need to fill that space or something else won't get done around the house. This is a very typical restless sabotage pattern. Another thing I hear, white space on my calendar means that I'm not being productive. This is a typical hyperachiever pattern. Or maybe you don't have any fears about white space, but fears do start to creep in when you think of actually implementing the ideas that you have. This could be even more of the avoider sabotage pattern or a little bit of the overthinking hypervigilant sabotage pattern. So again, when you think of actually having white space on your calendar or in your brain, and especially in between that pause of the dopamine hit of looking at your phone, what thoughts arise and do any fears arise? Our final prompt. Pick one of the times that you mindlessly grab your phone throughout the day, ideally later today, from the point of time that you're listening to this episode. What would you rather be doing in those moments? Maybe it's being present with your family and watching your kids play, really hearing them laugh. Or maybe it's getting up tomorrow morning without watching TikTok for 15 minutes. Whatever it is, journal out that moment and what you would rather be doing. I'll give you just a couple seconds here, and then I have a final visualization. Okay, great. Now, visualize yourself during this time. Picture the urge to pick up your phone, and picture yourself choosing differently. Feel how it feels to be doing what you actually want. And notice your body doing what you actually want to be doing. Mental rehearsal drastically increases the chances of you actually following through on what it is that you want to be doing, which will therefore get you to feel how you want to feel. The more specific that you can be while visualizing this now, the more likely it will be that you will perform these steps almost on autopilot later today. So take another moment to really sink this in. Excellent. Great job. And truly, I would love for you to try this later today or maybe tomorrow morning and email me to let me know how it goes. I'll put my email in the show notes right along with the Calm Mind Blueprint. If you did feel some sabotage patterns come up or some additional fears, or you had a breakthrough and something brand new totally popped into your head, that's where the Calm Mind Blueprint is gold. You will find your own solutions and get the clarity that you need. But if you feel like you have already downloaded all of the courses, all of the guides, and you need more support, a little bit of extra guidance, I do have 2 private coaching spots open this month. So I will include the link to apply for a spot and to learn more about what it would be like to work with me. So if you want to fill that out, the link will be in the show notes, and I will follow up with you within 24 hours to get you all of the details. Thank you so much for journaling with me today, and I will see you next week where we are kicking off the Let Them Theory 3-part series where I'm going to be helping you apply the Let Them Theory concept by Mel Robbins to your actual life. It is so juicy. It's going to be so good. I'll see you then. Thanks for joining me for today's journal entry. If something resonated with you, I'd love to know about it. Screenshot this episode, share it on social media, and tag me at samantha.s.says. Or even leave a review, which will help more women find this podcast to create more fulfillment in their career and as a mom. And hey, if you're thinking, I wish I could get more of this, I've got you covered. Click on the link in the show notes, which I customize each week based on what we're talking about. And I always include the link to the Calm Mind Blueprint, which are my 5 journal prompts to go from overwhelm to inner peace in 2 to 10 minutes a day. Subscribe so that you catch my Thursday 5-minute journal with me episodes and next week's full episode where we will continue this journey together. I'll see you then.